Well, good morning, everyone. Happy what is today?
Wednesday.
Wednesday,
Mm.
the middle of the week. How are you guys? I have very special guests today. This time we have two organizations, you guys, for you. So we are kind of have a great combo. And we have Jennifer with us. She is an intern from the UNC. I want you to guys please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone. Hi everyone. My name is Jennifer. I'm a Master's of Public Health from UNC. I'm currently finishing my practicum with Connecticut Community, and it's been a great time throughout the summer. I've learned a lot. Yeah, I came with little or not so much knowledge while being with the organization, but throughout my time, I've grown in different aspects of engaging with the community, and I'm really glad to be here. Thank you.
We are glad that you're here too, Jennifer. And our friend that has been forever supporting us, Scott Brummel.
Yeah. Hi, Ivania. Hi, Jennifer. Hey, Elijah. I'm Scott Esco Brummel. I am here representing Root Causes and a number of different programs. Excited to be here.
Thank you. Elijah, please introduce yourself.
Hello, good morning. My name is Elijah Lapai. I am here representing Bagging It for Kids, which I'm very excited to speak about. I'm so excited to be here as well. Thank you for the invitation today, Vania.
Thank you guys for your time. And just a little reminder, this is the English interview. So we're going to do another one translated to Spanish right after this. So if you are more comfortable in Spanish, just, please keep it up with us. We're gonna do that after this interview. And I'm Ivania, representing Connecting Community. As you know, we always try to bring resources to you, service providers that are doing great community work. And Root Causes and Bagging It for Kids, they have been great partners of us since we started. So we wanted to let other people know what they do. People from our network, maybe they are not familiar with what they are doing. So we want to bring these amazing services for you. So that's why we are here, connecting communities with amazing resources that the ones that these two initiatives, organizations are doing. So we're going to start with the first question for this. What is Root Causes? What is Bagging It for Kids? Let us know what are you guys? What do you do? What do you introduce your initiatives to the people that are listening to us?
Sure. Yeah, I'll go first. Thanks, Ivania. So Root Causes is a student program based out of the Duke School of Medicine. It was founded in 2016-17 as a program for students to engage in direct action and advocacy for assisting patients in the broader community with their health-related social needs. The program was created out of an awareness by students that training for addressing the health-related social needs of our community was absent in a robust way as they were learning how to become healthcare providers. And so the students used the resources that they had to provide assistance that they saw for their patients to assist with, again, health-related social needs, which are those kind of non-biological things that you can't usually do anything about from within a doctor's office or a hospital. Things like access to safe housing, affordable, nutritious food, safe streets to walk and play in. And so the students, again, use their resources and over time have grown to work more with community to provide direct assistance around those kinds of things, while also doing it in a way to demonstrate to the health system and to other community partners how healthcare could be provided and conscious of these kinds of needs. Within Root Causes, currently there are about 5 to 6 specific programs that students have created with community, One is the Fresh Produce Program that provides free, locally sourced produce deliveries to patients that have been referred to our program. Another program is Healthy Harvest, which is an initiative with the I'm trying to think of the name, but it's with a local church where we have a community garden that is available for our broad community to come together, learn how to garden, and also just spend time with each other in nature, growing food, growing community. We also have something called the Wellnest program, which provides assistance for housing transitions. That's helping with the physical labor of moving from one residence to another, but also with some of the administrative challenges of changing mailing addresses, helping folks keep up to date with where their medications are being sent, their bills. Then there's also Project Feed, which works with North Carolina Central University's dietetics program, where those interns in that program work with Duke medical students to bring food and visit homebound patients. And together they cook and they talk about their health goals as it relates to the food that they eat.
Sorry, what is homebound patient? I'm sorry for the ignorance, but probably other person will ask the same.
Yeah, that's a great question. So these are folks who, for any number of reasons, may not have access to leaving their home, possibly due to a health condition that they may have. And so these students will visit them in their homes, bringing food and company to spend time with them. There's another number of other programs, but these are some that have been developed over the last couple of years. And then we're continuing to expand what we do in partnership with other organizations. And one of those has been working with Bagging It for Kids. So I'll let Elijah, I think, take over.
Yes, thank you very much for speaking more about olive root causes. I'll be very quick to just broadly explain Bagging It for Kids. Bagging It for Kids is a mutual aid, not-for-profit organization that works to eliminate food waste by providing food directly to community. It's based out of Durham and has been going for more than a decade through the work of many individuals in the community passionate about particularly the combination of food waste and eliminating food waste and ensuring that people get food, so also addressing a lack of food access. And I'm very excited to speak more about exactly how they do that.
This is awesome. I think that as Scott said, sometimes organizations are working in one topic, right? But when we know that for a family to try, they need more than one thing, more than sometimes food. And he's explaining about how the other programs were created to help with other needs that might arise as housing and bills and so on, and even the affection, right? Sometimes we see a lot of need for affection, for connection, for social support. So I love that you guys are also thinking in those factors that influence in a family and an individual. So that's great to hear. Jennifer, do you have another some comment about what you're hearing? If some moms are in the car and they don't know about this, please share this, the love. Social media is also for that, right? To share things that we know, and sometimes maybe your neighbor wants to know about it and they live in Durham and they don't know about this amazing program. Please don't keep this information for yourself. Share with your neighbors. They might need, maybe you are, maybe don't need, but your neighbors do. So this is about to build community as well. So I'm so excited that we finally can expand this information to people who follow this organization or Bagging It for Kids or root causes. So we share also networking. So Jennifer, you wanna go ahead and do the next question for our special guest today?
Hi everyone. So I was going to ask for root causes and bargaining for kids, is there like a specific population that you have to like put this program together for? Is it open to everybody? Do people have access from different ethnic group, irrespective of their socioeconomic class or where they're from, race? Is this like specific to a part of? Is this specific to a particular population in the community, or it's open to all for root causes and bargaining for kids?
Yeah. So currently, right now, I think across the root causes programs, our primary community that we work with are people in the context of their in the context of their healthcare. We primarily work with patients that have been referred to our program by a healthcare worker. And in particular, we I'll speak to my experience with the fresh produce program. We currently serve about 450 patients on an ongoing basis. They represent a wide variety of different demographics. They all live in Durham. Our program currently is focused on serving our neighbors in Durham that have been referred to us by their healthcare provider. This includes folks that are at the beginning stages of their life. We work with pediatric patients. We also work with older adults. And so, yeah, the primary folks that we serve are coming to us through their healthcare provider, which is also why we do a lot of work with partners so that the work that we do is not just limited to those patients. We recognize that it is a high bar to have access to healthcare and to be able to be referred to our program. And in fact, we aren't currently able to serve everyone that is a patient. But we work with programs like Bagging It for Kids to try to also assist with folks that are outside of the healthcare system. So I'll share, or I'll pass it over to Elijah to share kind of what that partnership looks like and what Bagging It for Kids is doing with us.
Yes. Thank you very much. And also thank you very much for your question, Jennifer. For Bagging It for Kids, there is no official eligibility. However, its foundation is on particularly focusing on children. So, one of the primary or initial programs you could say that Bagging It for Kids maintains are food pantries inside elementary schools within the Durham public school system, and working with parent teacher associations to staff those pantries and make sure that they're maintained, but Bagging It for Kids serving as a source of that food, receiving donations from various grocery stores in the community. So being able to provide a lot of that food. Now, for those pantries, it's most accessible for the families of those who have children in those elementary schools. Other programs and things that Bagging It for Kids do is community tables, or what we call walk up tables, in different locations in the community. Two in particular is with, or two specific locations right now where they regularly run these walk up tables are at, one is at the Durham Center for Senior Life in downtown Durham through a partnership with the Durham Center for Senior Life to get better access as well for the other end of the age spectrum for adults, older adults. And another site of that distribution that happens regularly is actually where Root Causes does their distributions currently on Yearby Avenue on Duke's Central Campus. So maintaining both of those and working with our own team of volunteers to make sure those tables are staffed, that people are all members of the community are welcome to those tables, and also special events that are held on sometimes a regular basis, sometimes not. It's best to see our social media because I don't want to say specifically that something is happening or not. But we run special events every once in a while with more volunteers and getting more food out, and also prepared meals at particular times, especially during the summer when we know that children in particular may be at higher difficulty to access food with schools being out. So that is a higher level specific programming geared towards and was founded towards children, but now truly anyone in the interest of eliminating food waste is a big part of what Bagging It for Kids is trying to do.
That's a great point because for people who maybe has kids in the school, or people, even people who doesn't have kids of the school age, it's important to know that, the access to the food in summer is limited to some kids. So that makes your work even more important and crucial for those kids that they don't have access to the food. So I just wanted to also highlight that we're gonna put the distribution that is happening weekly this month. We're gonna put it on the comments. So um, please, if you guys can tell us a little bit more about that, where are the locations, how people go, because I think Elias' point is really important in sense of summer is crucial for some kids. So if we get the awareness of the word out that you guys are every week this month distributing from time to one time, that will be great to spread this word.
Yeah, I think to just reiterate what Elijah had shared. So the walk-up table is available to anyone in the community that can come to us. We have 2 locations that Root Causes and Bagging It for Kids host the walk-up table at. On the first and third Saturdays of the month, every month, at 9 o'clock, the table is open and ready at 1925 Yerby Avenue. This is the Root Causes Fresh Produce Program's distribution hub across the street from Duke Gardens and near Big Duke Hospital. And then on the second and fourth Saturdays at 9:30, the table is set at the Durham Center for Senior Living, which I believe is 406 Rigsby Avenue. Wow, I got it. And in months where there's a 5th Saturday, it'll be back at the Root Causes Distribution Hub at 9 o'clock at 1925 Yerby Avenue. And again, that's available for anyone that is able to come to us. We being Root Causes and Bagging It for Kids, have additional pop-up events that are often shared on social media with the hashtag Durham Eats 2025. Occasionally, the food is also with connecting communities and other partners, including Reality Ministries, Akalaka, and others. So following our social medias are going to be the best way to stay up to date on these pop-up events as well.
Yeah, that's amazing. Just a little reminder that Root Causes also, as Scott was saying, provide food for our events. We are having the event for Ciclodanza coming up. So that's a Monday at 6 p.m. in the Lion Park. So please stay tuned for that. We're going to leave all the social media for the 3 organizations so you guys can have the most latest information. We're going to be wrapping up this interview because we know that we are having the Spanish one after this. And if people has comment or question, please leave it on the comments. We're going to tag Scott and Elias so they can respond your questions. Is there something else that you might want to add that we are maybe missing from our question, please? Elia, go ahead, or Jennifer, Scott, I open the mic for finish, but we need to be wrapping up this interview. I hope that the information was useful. Please, again, share this information. Don't keep the information for yourself. We know that healthy food is a privilege for some families, right? Especially we know families that have some food that they cannot afford produce. So we have that experience with single moms that go to our event, that Ivania, with this food stamp, I can only get milk and bread for my kids, but they cannot afford produce. So this makes this service even more relevant, because we know all the effects that a produce, a healthy food, can have in your health, in the health of your family. So we are very excited to partner with this organization. To access to healthy food is something that is even more important nowadays, with all the cutting funds and all the situations that are happening right now. So this is essential more than ever. So please, guys, share this information in your communities. If you're a leader, if you have your neighbor that maybe sometimes they're struggling to pay their bills, share this information. Nothing is more than go and share. That's all that we want you to do from your side, and we are here, for the community. So I want to appreciate your guys' time. What you do is a very important job, and if we are doing together, we can get a better impact.
Thank you. Ivania, I just wanted to add maybe one or two more quick things. I think there's also an open invitation for folks to join us in this work. Um, you know, and there's all different kinds of ways that hands can be used in support of what we're doing, helping move food, helping us set the table, and also just helping us be in community and have conversations. That's also an invaluable part of the work that we do, that everyone is capable of contributing to, just helping us be in community and having conversations.
So how people can access to if they want to do something with their extra time, if they want to do meaningful work, if they want to contribute, how they can do that? How you want to provide an email or social media? How's the best way to contact this organization to contribute with their time?
Yeah, so contacting either of our organizations over social media is great. And also just, introducing yourself when you come to visit us at any of our events. We'd love to get to know you, have you get to know us on a personal level, as well as our organization. I think that's, again, an invaluable part of the work that we do, providing resources, but also creating community.
That's awesome. Elijah, you want to comment or add something else?
Yes, I have a comment. So that brings me to this question. I would like to know for the public as well, how is this like perfectly accessible? Is it being present at your event or coming through a registration means? Do you provide registration just so you can have access to your services that you provide? What would you say is the best means of trying to reach the organization?
Elijah, I'll have you, if you want to go.
I mean, best way is to meet us in person at our events. Almost all of them are on the weekends, because we understand that is what works for a lot of the community. So Saturdays, and then a number of our events are also on Sunday mornings. But reaching out on social media, we'll be including them. We'll be including them afterwards, but best on Instagram, actually. Instagram direct messaging, at least for bagging it for kids, and email if you're really interested. And it's also on those Instagrams and social medias where a lot of pop-up events, as I mentioned, and the same information about our distributions open to the public are also available. So there's no, at least for bagging it for kids, no registration, no collection of information as well. We do not collect ID. We don't collect how many people in the household. We provide you a bag, and you take as much as you can provide in that bag in order to be fair with other members of the community. So thank you very much, Jennifer, for that question. And I want to be mindful of time as well for you, Ivania. So if there's anything else, that's it for me. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We'll go to the Spanish one. So if you're more comfortable in Spanish, stay connected, because this organization always try to meet people where they are. And we know that there is so many Hispanic speakers in our social media waiting for that interview in Spanish. So we're going to close this English one. Please share. And thank you so much for your time. Bye. Ciao.